What's going on, YouTube? Back inside the indoor grow area. We've got all our new starts and everything going on. Everything's looking absolutely beautiful. This freaking peach ghost. Looking awesome. Gigantic freaking leaves. Everybody's looking awesome. Let's see if we can get a good view from over here. It looks like a freaking forest in here. Some kind of crazy pepper jungle. Everybody's looking awesome. I'll get to these guys in a second. First thing is, and I gotta move things out of the way. See way back there? That guy right there. That's my Malabar. Looking beautiful, gigantic trunk. And that guy's all the way up here. And this is him right here. So he's got to get the heck out of here. He's got to go out there into the aquaponics and, start doing its vining thing. Shishito, actually have one of those go in. My caramel moruga, looking awesome. Another caramel moruga right here, looking pretty decent. Got a nice little, as you can see, flying around. We got some fungus gnats and stuff. So I've got some traps out here for some of the adults. This one is the beer one. They said throw beer. They said cheap beer. I don't know why cheap beer, but I assume because you don't want to waste good beer. But anyway, threw that in there and like a drop or two of dish soap to break the surface tension. And it's caught a couple, but not very many. What do we got? Chocolate habaneros, one of Dave's chocolate hubs. Looking awesome. Looking beautiful. Look at these leaves. Looking great. Dragon Cayenne right behind it. I actually have a St. Thomas Bane that's still alive. My cowhorn right behind there. That was one of my few peppers that was actually topped. So as you can see, I topped it right there. We got the new growth starting to pop right off. So looking good. M.A. Wartix in the front, looking awesome. Look at all these leaves, looking gigantic. My Serrano, almost getting to the point where I need to top it, but not yet. What do we have here? Another M.A. Wartix, looking beautiful. Look at that thing, awesome. And then habanero here. I don't remember which habanero this is, but one of the habaneros. I've got a couple different varieties. And then if you come downstairs, I've got another trap right here. That is apple cider vinegar with a dash of dish soap to break the surface tension. Oh yeah, I've also got my fan from out there in the greenhouse. This was one of the extra intake fans, and I actually was screwing around with it, trying to make it more efficient, dropped it, it broke the fan blade, and on this one, this side doesn't even work anymore, the motor's shut, so I had to open it up, pull the blade off of this one, put it onto that one. So now I have a fan, so I brought it in here, and it's actually been helping out with the edema and stuff, so let me go ahead and kill that. That way, whoo, hey, look at that. I'm a little bit more clear. But anyway, yeah, lots of stuff going on in here. All kind of cool stuff. I'll start over here with the small seed starts here. We got my chocolate habanero here. Still not exactly sure that that is a chocolate habanero, but that's the one, that's how I identify it anyway. Ghost pepper from Chad, looking awesome. Another ghost from Chad. Trinidad scorpion from Chad, looking great. Red Fatale. I have two in this cup because they were so tiny, but I wanted to pull them out of their seed start area. Got a Marglobe right behind it, looking awesome. No, it's a Brandywine right there, looking beautiful. Another Indigo Rose. Can't have enough Indigo Rose. White Peach, looking beautiful. Oh yeah. M.A. Wartix in the back there, overshadowing, looking awesome. Another ghost and another ghost. Right back there. But that's all these guys. What else do we have here? Peach Ghost. Look at the size of this thing. Looking awesome. Beautiful little stem in there. Not ready to top yet, but getting close. Let's move this out of the way. Red Fatale. I got one. That's my big one there. So it's looking awesome. Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. Look at this thing. Looking awesome. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Chocolate Maruga. Yellow Brain Strain. Little tiny guy right here. Ahi Pineapple. This is the only pineapple I actually have going. I love the Ahi Fantasies. I'll show them in a second. But, yep. My Ahi Pineapple. Can't wait to try that sucker. Yellow Brain Strain. Got another one going. Of course. Where did that guy go? Oh, that's the other Yellow Brain Strain. Look at the size of this thing. Gigantic. What do we got back here? Sugar Rush. Looking awesome. Another Brandywine and Sugar Rush. Look at that sucker. Looking awesome. Got a Red Ghost back here. Looking really nice. I gotta constantly go through these guys and see who needs watering and who doesn't. Roma, looking very nice. Another Indigo Rose. Can't have enough of those guys. Chocolate Maruga, like I said. Butch TX Dougla. Hey, look at that guy. Looking awesome. I was worried I wasn't going to have any of them. One of my peppers, the Cowhorn, I topped it. And as you can see, it's starting to come back. Kind of. But it's doing something. So I didn't trim. All I did was top. I didn't trim any of the other leaves off there. I will later, but I was just going to wait and see what kind of leaves they popped off first. Nice Roma. Looking awesome. Yellow Maruga. This is the one that was like all yellow. When I first started, you can see the lower leaves there. They actually still have some of that yellow look to them. But yeah, it's nice and green now. And looking absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, one of my favorites here. Lemon Drop. Look at the size of this thing. Looking awesome. Sticking up nice and tall. Getting pretty close to the point where I'm going to have to top it. Just set that guy on the side there. Who else do we have here? Move some of these out of the way. My Ahi Fantasy. This is one of my favorite peppers right off the bat. Look at that. It's like a mini tree. It just has a high canopy and it's just really freaking cool. So yeah, that is one of my favorites right off the bat. I just love the way it looks. How it's all tall and everything. It's not leggy or anything. I mean, look at that stalk on that thing. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, so this is one of my absolute favorites. Pink Tiger. This one not so much. Actually, no, this one's really green. What the heck's going on? But yeah, the other ones actually are really dark. But my Peach Ghost here, almost looking like I'm ready to top it, but not yet. And yes, I am slamming these guys all in real close to each other. Yeah, I know. My Reaper, Carolina Reaper. Look at all that new growth popping up there on the stalk. Looking beautiful. Nice trunk going on that guy. Not ready to top there yet. This is my Lemon Drop. Look at that guy. Oh, probably needs a little water. But actually, yeah, it's getting a little light. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Nice little root growth going on there. But yeah, completely dry. But yeah, probably need to water this guy. Set him aside. Oh, man. I have so many freaking peppers. Let's see what else we've got in here. The Red Ghost, Yellow Brain Strain. Look at this guy. Gigantic. Look at the size of that trunk. Huge. New growth popping right off the top there. Still not ready to top, though. You want to wait for them to go ahead and start I guess they say forking or whatever, but this is getting close, but not there yet. This is my chocolate habanero from Dave. Looking absolutely beautiful. Look at the stalk on that thing. Looking awesome. Man, can't wait to start topping some of these guys. Another Carolina Reaper here. Leaf's kind of sticking up because it was wedged in the back there a little bit, but still looking good. Probably going to need some water here shortly. Sweet apple. This is the one Dave was doing a review of today, and this is mine. It is gigantic, and this came from Dave's stock. Yet again, another awesome Dave S and WV presents pepper. But this guy's looking beautiful. Look at this new growth. Getting very, very close to the time where it's going to start putting off some fruit. So, oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful sweet apple. Can't wait to get some of those and try them. Jace Peach Ghost Scorpion. Looking beautiful. Hanging low. But also, yeah, I guess it looks like it needs some water. Have to keep this guy out. Got another, what is this, Roma. Yeah, nice little Roma here. Trimmed off some of the bottom leaves there. They were looking kind of crappy. Red Ghost. Man, I haven't gone through all these things like this for a while. Red Ghost, gonna need some water. But everybody is looking pretty much like this with the roots. They are gigantic. They are all over the place. What else do we have here? Oh, I'm dropping things. I have my cow horn, which I topped. And it's paining me and seeing that in the background. But, yeah. So, I topped that thing. We got new growth popping off of there. Oh, come on, little baby. You're okay. Ah, daggone it. Look at that. Unrooted some of the, one of the basil plants here. Actually, maybe that would be a good time to replant that. I don't know. We shall just dump the soil back in here, like as if it never happened. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to replant that one guy there. But, yeah, some basil, my green bell, I believe I already talked about that, but I topped that guy. Looking beautiful. My white peach, this guy, gigantic leaves, also feels like it needs watered. I just watered almost all of these guys yesterday. But I think I've been underwatering, which is actually kind of good, so maybe I do need to water more. But anyway, it's like the Three Bears thing, man. I'm either too much watering or too little. Never at the just right. But anyway, who is this guy again? My yellow Moruga. Looking beautiful. Gigantic. Pink Tiger. You can see dark leaves there. Actually, that leaf doesn't really look that good. But they've got like the darker leaves because it's Pink Tiger and nice dark stalk on them. Let's see, more Ahi Fantasy. That's what I'm talking about, where I'm talking about the high canopy on them. Look how big that thing is. It just shot right up, looking beautiful. Nice new growth popping right off the top here. Beautiful. I love that. That pepper. My mammoth jalapeno. Still waiting to see the forks popping off. You can see there, well, maybe you can't. No, you probably can't. But there is new fruit starting on there. Just barely starting. It's still not really showing up, but it kind of you can see. But, yeah, got some new fruit forming on there. Leaves are kind of looking a little wilty. Probably going to need to give that a little drink. My Cajun Bell. How about this guy? Topped it right there, as you can see. And check it out. It is just going nuts. It has all kind of new growth popping off on there. So it's coming back with a vengeance. Red Ghost. Looking absolutely beautiful. Need to start moving over here a little bit closer. But beautiful Red Ghost. Awesome new growth popping off on there. Brazilian Brain Strain. One of the biggest peppers in here. Look at that nice big trunk on there. But a couple of the other ones are actually vying for the title. But nice root growth on that guy. Looking beautiful. Probably need some water. Another white peach here, but this one's doing the Ahi Fantasy thing where it's standing up nice and tall. And beautiful canopy at the very top. And, oh, look at that. A leaf fell off. I didn't even notice that. But, one weird thing is all these plants, you would think, like, oh, that's way too many to have in here. They are not putting up, like, well, I don't know. Maybe they are putting up some resistance, but I'm not finding any kind of problem whatsoever in here. They're all growing great. Indigo Rose, 2 of them right side by side there, looking gigantic. Look, it's even going up above the lights there on that one. Serrano right behind it. I topped that guy. As you can see right there. New growth coming back. Marglobe in the background there, 2 of them. And the basil right over there. But yeah, so that's everything I've got growing on in here. And, yeah, they're doing pretty doggone good. So, yeah, I'm working on the next step of where these guys are actually going to be. This guy's probably going to need a little water, too. A little wilty. But, cup doesn't say so, but probably does. Anyway, I'm working on the next leg of where these guys are all going to go. That's going to be a whole new system. And it's not going to be a indoor system or anything like that. It's going to be outside. It's probably going to be in the, or it is going to be in the greenhouse. So you can look forward to that. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned and check out what I've got going on. Because, I mean, for crying out loud, if I can do this already, I mean, what can I do in a few more months' time? So, I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, I gotta go start moving these peppers around. As you can see, some of them are getting a little bit close to the lights. I want to start moving those guys forward. That Malabar back there, that thing has to come out because it's all the way up here and it's growing in the upstairs area. And it really wants to vine, so it needs to go outside in the aquaponic garden, and that's why you should subscribe. That way you can check out my aquaponic gardens, my whatever else I'm doing, the hydroponics, the indoor growing, all that stuff. Anyway, that was my very long-winded look around what's growing on inside the grow room. I'm still working on these fungus gnats. One thing I was going to do, I like the sand trick, especially because I live at the beach. So I can just grab a bunch of sand and put in, they said, like a 1/4 inch or like 1/2 inch of sand into there, so that way they can't lay their larvae. Then all you have to deal with is the adults. So, and that's what these things are all about. So hopefully I can take out the larvae, and that will take out the adults. I don't know. Anyway, long-winded freaking look around, or here and a babble, or whatever you want to call it. I don't think it constitutes a rant because I didn't have a point. But anyway, that's my look around here in my indoor grow room. And check me out later. I will have another update next Sunday, and we will check out what's growing on in here. So, don't forget to like, thumbs up, subscribe, share, all that fun, happy media stuff that I don't understand down below. And I will catch you next week. Do it, or, well, there'll be another video before then, but this will be next week. So, till then, later.